Hey guys, it's Nicole, and I'm back to refilm a video that I actually filmed and posted yesterday, and I believe I took it down after it was viewed 9 times, because there's a picture that I took at my work, and the post-it note was not on it, and it just made me feel uncomfortable, so I wanted to take it down and then refilm it with a post-it note on it. But okay. I'm going to get started. This is for the week of July 15th through the 21st, and this is my birthday week, so I did an insert as well about the, main activity that we did for my birthday when we went out of town. So I used all Amy Tan stuff and my neon inks and stuff like that. These neon corrugated letters are from Pebbles, and they're in the bright pink. And then I used some of these Prima Canvas letter and number stickers, and then these little sticky keys from October Afternoon, and then these pink, Cosmo Cricket letters. So over here, I stamped Sunday through Thursday, and then I wrote not as eventful and did some stitching and used some washi, and then these are like the little fabric stickers that came with the Amy Tan collection, because really I didn't do a whole lot. I was busy at work and stuff most of the week, and in preparation to have Friday through Monday off. Then underneath here, this is what wasn't covered, and even though it was like only on the screen for like 7 seconds and it was blurry, it just made me feel uncomfortable, so I wanted to take it down and refilm. But this is just a photo of clients here, and I took a picture because we, at one of the facilities that I run, at their residential treatment facilities, we had a scavenger hunt for the clients. It's just like a fun, out-of-the-ordinary activity, and it was really cool. Like, we gave them things that they had to do, like, they got into teams of 5, and then they would hunt around the building and answer questions, like go find a piece of purple paper and write 5 coping skills on it, and go get a yoga mat and then do a yoga pose. So they had to do all these different things, and one of them was they call the treatment team the oracles. It's just like a little joke with the clients because they say that we have all the answers, so like we're the oracles. And so that last thing on the list was for them to write a poem, a 5-line poem, and give it to the oracles, or say it to the oracles. So I actually kept the paper of like the winning team, what they wrote, and it's just a cute little poem that they wrote. It says, "Courageous are they who carry the day by showing the way to make us all gay. For them we all pray." And I just thought that was cute, and they made a little happy face. So I just talked about the scavenger hunt here and used, this is out of washi, and then this is a die from the Amy Tan collection. And then afterwards at lunch, my treatment team surprised me on that Thursday because I was having Friday and Monday off, and they gave me my gift and this card, and I actually cut it up. But it is a Dr. Seuss card with my favorite little Dr. Seuss saying, and it says, "Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you." And then that's the inside of the card, and I can always pull it out and see what everyone signed on the inside. But I just put this little sticker from Authentique. It says, "It's my party and I'll cry if I want to." This was just one of the manufacturer pieces of the bottom of a 12x12 paper from the Amy Tan, and then the sticker is from Heidi Swap. And then I just did some journaling about my day there. So that's my first layout, or Project Life layout page. Then the other side looks like this. And it talks about Friday, that I had the entire day alone. My husband wasn't coming up until after work Friday evening, so I just got to scrapbook shop and just do some shopping. This is, every time I say Sherry Scrap Store on a YouTube video, everybody's like, "Where is Sherry Scrap Store located?" And I think I'm confusing people. The name of the scrapbook store in Orlando is not Sherry Scrapbook Store. I mean, the local scrapbook store my friend Sherry, whose name is Scrapping and Rappin' on YouTube, shops at. It is actually called Scrappy Boutique, and this is what the outside looks at. And it's on Sand Lake Road. I know a few of you asked me, but you can Google Scrappy Boutique. They actually have an online website anyways where you can shop at. But anyhow, this is, I just took a picture of the front of the store before I went in. And then this is from my swap with Erin. She gave me these really cool Post-it arrows, and so I used one here. And then also on my little day alone, I went and got a pedicure, and so I just took a picture of my pedicure afterwards. And then this is a Hambly screen print, and I cut this little "Love This" out because that's actually the color that I got my toes. And yeah, so then that evening, oh, and this square, I just basically kept it really simple. All I did was, my friend, Carla, hi Carla, who is now making her own YouTube channel, and I can't think of her YouTube channel's name off the top of my head. I'll have to look it up, but, she just started doing scrapbook videos, but she bought that, 12 by 12 paper collection that looks like the Amy Tan collection, but it's like, I don't know, it's Michael's version of it, and she gave me one of each page, so I thought that was really sweet of her. But in that one, they actually have a vellum camera sheet. So I took the vellum camera sheet and I put some of the green polka dot paper underneath and then did some sewing and then added a few pieces of washi and that fabric tape just to make like a little insert here. And then that night when my husband got into town, we went to downtown Orlando and met Sherry, who you guys know on YouTube. Her name's Scrappin' and Rapping, and it says, Sherry celebrates with me, because she basically spent my whole birthday weekend with me, or me and my husband. And she recommended that we all go to Cress Chop House in downtown Orlando, and it was really, really good. It was like a higher-end steak place with like aged meat, and we just ate amazing stuff like, you know, mushroom risotto and, what else? Truffle oil mashed potatoes, like all kinds of delicious stuff, and had amazing drinks and cocktails and stuff. So anyways, I just added on the outside of the paper here, I added a little flare from A Flare for Buttons, and then I added the date here and some Prima letters, and then I put this big photo of Sherry, and I like how she has neon nails, and I did it all in neon colors. And then these little strips of paper right here are actually those, I got them from Erin in my swap with her. They were like little pieces of masking tape in different neon colors, and so I used those as the background to these letters. And then here is a photo of my husband and I outside the restaurant, and then also from my swap with Erin, she cut me out this little thing on her silhouette, this little speech bubble with a heart in it, so I just backed it with paper and inked the edges, and it's like me thinking, love this guy. And there's my husband. And then I did some journaling with some arrows in different directions. Basically all I did to make these arrows was I traced, how did I do this? I traced the wood veneer arrows and cut it out. And then this is like all the food that we ate and our little cocktails that we had. So yeah, that was like the start of my birthday weekend. And then the whole reason we were in Orlando was because my husband and I got an awesome Groupon in St. Cloud to do like, it's called a ziplining adventure. So I used the new Becky Higgins Design G 10 by 12 insert, and I did a whole insert about our little adventure. So here it says ziplining adventure, and I used, you know, some zip linings in the sky. I thought this little cloud paper was cute. And then I used my little camera stamp and stamped here and then put our photo inside. And then up here is a little photo of us before we actually like got on the zipline course. But this place we went ziplining on a 2-hour course. We did a zipline roller coaster, the only one in the United States. There's only one other one in the world, and it's in Mexico. And then we did a 1/4 mile zipline race where you race against someone and see who gets to the end of the zip line quickest. And then we did a 6-story free fall drop using the equipment that they use in the Batman movies when he jumps off a building. So it was so much fun. But anyways, I just used a rub-on that says having a great time on this crazy adventure. Excuse me. And this is from Heidi Swap, this little rub-on, and it came with like little neon Polaroids, and this heart is from there too. And then I used, again, another flare for buttons, and I put it on the outside of the paper. And this just says, I finally got to knock something off my bucket list. I've always wanted to go ziplining. Jay and I found a deal for not only ziplining, but a 6-story free fall drop and a zipline roller coaster. We had so much fun. Would do it again in a heartbeat. And then this is just a photo of me before we went out, all geared up in my, helmet and harness and everything. And I just used some washi here and some of those Prima letters. And I left the insides of the letters in here because I just like the way that looked. And then I just used my neon ink to ink this little camera. And then down here is my husband at the top of one of the flights of stairs. And it just says best day ever with some washi. And there's a photo of him. And then here is one of the smaller zip lines that I did. My husband took a photo. And it says, "This story means the world to me." And I put this little like sticker. Put a little bit of twine. And then it says, "Days like these make me like." Then on this side, here are 2 photos. They have this thing in like the waiting area. And it was like a little hook on a wall and then a ring on a rope. And you had to stand at a certain spot and let the rope go with the ring on it and make it exactly latch onto the hook. So me and my husband got addicted to that game and kept playing. But I just used one of the die cuts from the Amy Tan sketchbook collection, and then I stamped in it with neon yellow ink. You probably can't see it on camera. It says, "Remember this moment." And I went for the neon yellow ink because our armbands are neon yellow. And then here is me playing the game as well. And I just put some washi here. Use that little paper clip that I got at the office or Hobby Lobby office section. And then this is one of the dies that says Happy Memories, and I just added a heart. Then up here at the top, I showed the 6 flights of stairs that you had to walk up to get to the top. Every time you wanted to do an activity, you had to walk up 6 flights of stairs, and it was 94 degrees that day. So I just wrote going up, and then I journaled about this flight of stairs, and then I wrote liked ziplining, liked adventure, hated stairs, because every time we had to go back up, it was like we were dying. And a lot of people didn't make it. Like they might have gone up and did like one activity. Like there was a guy maybe in his late 50s, and he was there with a friend, and that poor guy couldn't make it up the stairs. They had to get staff to come get him and take him down because he was like severely dehydrated. So I felt really bad for him. So anyways, then I took some of the dies from the collection that looked like tickets, and I just used a Tim Holtz paper clip and put them on, and then there's just the photo that we took of ourselves at the top. And then this was called Panther Pounce, and this is what I was talking about, that it's just a walk off a 6-story building. Basically, here is like the equipment that's in the Batman movie, and they latch it onto the back of your harness, like between your shoulder blades, and they just say, "Don't hesitate, walk off." And then you walk off, and it's just a free fall drop. It was so much fun. So I just wrote fun here, and then I journaled about how he shared that it was in the Batman movie and stuff. So yeah, that's it, guys. That is my next week of Project Life. I'm really struggling to keep up with Project Life, and it's frustrating because the whole reason I wanted to do it was I was going to use the Clementine collection, and it's still not out or released, so I'm anxiously waiting for it to be released again. But okay, I will repost this video. Thanks, guys. Bye.